Good evening, 47. Your target calls himself Mr. Giggles and operates an underground circus called the Soirée Horrible. Attractions include animal fights, deadly blood sports, and other choreographed violence. We are uncertain why he is in Marrakesh, only that he is somewhere in the city center. You will need to locate him on the ground and engage at your discretion. He should be simple enough to spot at least. The client requires that in addition to eliminating the target, you also acquire his client list. Given the target's personality, he is unlikely to manage such matters himself, so you will need to discover its location on site. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the Elusive targets. And today's target, the Entertainer, set in Marrakesh. So for today's challenge, we will be bringing with us some lethal poison and a remote igmatic grenade in a briefcase. That's very important, and don't bring a gun. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to collect our briefcase and we are going to make our way to the Shisha Cafe, and that is where we will locate a young lady in a little black dress who is carrying the guest list which we require. So once we get to the Shisha Cafe, we're going to run down the side of the building here until we get to this big pile of towels or cloth of some sort. We're going to vault over the barrier here and grab the invitation. Now as you can see, I almost got spotted because I didn't time it very well. You want to wait for the waiter in that area to take a drink and then vault over and grab the invitation. Once you have that though, you could come here to that table and collect the truck keys, but we won't be taking the truck exit. I just thought I'd point out where the keys are for those who want to. We are going to make our way though into the bathroom, retrieve our igmatic grenade or igmatic remote, and then place it back in the briefcase before we enter into the members only section of the Shisha Cafe, which is why we grabbed the invitation. So once in here, we're going to make our way around to the left. We're going to select our remote for our igmatic grenade, and here is the young lady in question. So we're just going to trip our igmatic remote grenade as we stood next to her. She will then get sick and she will make her way into the bathroom. Now unfortunately, due to some sort of glitch, as you can see, you get a bodyguard come over to investigate where you were standing, and he will now be broken. He will stay there and keep investigating. So we're going to follow the young lady into the bathroom, close the door behind us, drop our briefcase, render the young lady unconscious, collect up the guest list, and hide her body in the closet. Now retrieve your briefcase. That's very important because I forgot to do it and I've got to go back for it. Now I was looking for a coin hopefully to use, but as there are none about, we are going to use the briefcase. And what we're going to do with the briefcase is use it as a distraction for a waiter. And what we want is a waiter's disguise. So we're going to make our way into this area here, and we're just going to drop the briefcase on the floor, make our way into the next part of the cubicle here, and we are going to await the arrival of a waiter. Here he comes now. Now he will spot that briefcase, he will move in to collect it, and we will intercept him on the way. So once he moves over to the briefcase, we are going to render him unconscious. We're going to quickly hide his body in the crate provided and take his outfit. And this time we can leave the briefcase behind, we don't need it any longer. So once we have the waiter's outfit on, we have the guest list in hand, we have one objective left, and that is to kill our target, Mr. Giggles, and he will be up on the roof. And the easiest way to get to said roof is via the drain pipe via the carpet exit. So we're just going to wait for the shopkeeper here to leave. Now you can go in via the front door to the shop. This is, I believe, the shopkeeper in question who will let you in. But you will have to go through a frisk, and you will have to either wait for the shopkeeper to open the door because the door is locked, or try and lockpick your way through in front of a crowd. I find that going this way is far simpler. So once the shopkeeper has left, we're going to ascend up the drain pipe onto the roof, scoot around all of the ledges, up onto the higher roof, and then scoot down the other side. Now on this roof of this building is where our target is, and he is going to have a conversation with somebody. There is our target now. He's going to approach these glasses and have a conversation with someone. We are going to poison the glass on the left, and be aware of the enforcer. As you can see, he was almost spotting me. He does take his time about it, but as long as you're out of sight once you poison the glass, you should have plenty of time to get the deed done. So after Mr. Giggles and his friend here have a conversation where he then poisons his friend, the friend will walk away. Mr. Giggles will make his way to the edge, or to the ledge. We could actually throw him off the ledge, and he's gonna wait for the gentleman to exit the building before he goes back and samples the poisoned coffee.
I'm sure he would have preferred a larger audience.
What just happened?
At the risk of seeming flippant, the clown has expired and the money has been wired. Exit 47, stage left.
So once Mr. Giggles has sampled the poison coffee and dropped down dead, all that's left for us to do is to exit the mission. You don't have to wait around for the conversations like I did. That was just for the purposes of the video, and if you've collected the truck key, head back through the arches towards the consulate where the truck is waiting. But I've chosen to take the carpet exit, so there we go. One more elusive target taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.